Hello everybody, welcome back to Impressionable Gaming. My name is Jared, and today we are going to be taking a look at the game It Takes Two. This is a new series that I will be starting on this channel called First Impressions, where I will be reviewing different games that I have played, as well as maybe even TV shows and movies in the future. But right now we're going to be centered around video games. So without further ado, let's dive in. It Takes Two follows Cody and May, a couple who is struggling in their marriage and are planning to get a divorce. They then explain this to their daughter, Rose, after which she makes a wish to a book of love called Dr. Hakim to try and keep her parents together. And as she starts to cry, her tears turn Cody and May into a clay and wooden doll that Rose made to resemble her parents. After they wake up in their new bodies, they are confronted by Dr. Hakim. The Book of Love tells them that until they fix their marriage, they cannot return to their human bodies. Realizing that they're stuck this way, until attempting to mend their relationship, Cody and May are then forced to cooperate through a series of challenges that will help them work as a team rather than apart. So as you and your friend work your way through this game, you will see that each level has a different theme, as well as different abilities and obstacles you will have to overcome through teamwork. For example, there's a level where Cody and May use a hammer and nails to solve puzzles, where May will hit a button and cause a platform to shoot up a wooden wall, where then Cody will be able to throw a nail underneath the platform and hold it up so that they can both cross it. There's also another level where Cody gets a sap gun and May has to shoot the sap with a match gun and make it explode to get through a couple different obstacles. Every single level that you come across will have a new mechanic to adapt to, and you have to use it to make it to the next level. And I thought it was really cool and really inventive. One thing about the game that I really appreciated is that it's not tedious or repetitive in any way, shape, or form. Every single part is unique and special in its own way. Even with some of the themes, as I mentioned, each level has a different theme, whether it be a garden or a tool shed or even space at one point. I remember coming to specific levels and just kind of being like, well, I'm not a big fan of the theme. Well, I ended up eating my words, and those levels ended up being some of my favorites. So never judge a book by its cover. I guarantee you every single level is so much fun, and there's never a dull moment. The character development is also wonderful. As you get further into this game, you learn to kind of hate Cody and May for how selfish they can be at times. But you also get to see how Rose is affected by the actions of her parents. The NPCs and characters you run into through each level are also adorable and full of personality, which is conveyed extremely well through the voice acting. One of the best things about this game is the Friends Pass, which is a downloadable pass that either you or a friend downloads, which lets them play the game for free, given that one of you already owns the game. And this is awesome, guys. Like, I love this so much. This is such a great help when you and your friend, you or your friend is like tied on a budget and can't afford the game just yet. No problem. You can just buy the game and tell your friend, hey, I got the game. You can go into your friend can then go into the PSN store and download the Friends Pass for free and then play it with you. So it's awesome. I bought the game, so that means that any one of my friends can play it with me for free as long as they download the Friends Pass in the store. It's awesome. This is one of my favorite things that Hazelight has offered in It Takes Two, as well as their other game, A Way Out, which is another co-op game by the same company. I recommend you check that one out as well. Now, let's talk about my favorite part of this game, the mini games. Oh my god, dude, I loved the mini games. These, in my opinion, were were one of the best parts of the game. They had these little tambourines that signified a new mini game for you and your friend to compete at and piss each other off with. It was awesome. Every single time I heard that little ching ching, my heart would jump for joy, and I'd yell at Ethan to get over here so that I could shove his face in the dirt. It was it was absolutely awesome. He hated it. He kind of sucked at the mini games, but I loved it. It was awesome. There were so many mini games to play. You got whack-a-mole, tug of war, laser tennis, where you step on some buttons and you make the other person have to dodge the lasers. You got batting team, horse derby, snowball fight, ice race, slot cars, even chess. They let you play a full game of chess, boy. I love it. It's awesome. There's so much to do, and it makes you want to explore every single corner of each level to make sure you don't miss a single mini game. They are so much fun. There was never a moment in this game where I thought it got dull or boring. It was always a pleasure 100% of the time we were playing it. The soundtrack was awesome, and it really kept me immersed through the entire game, and every time I had to stop, I just could not wait until I got to hop back on with Ethan and play more. It is truly an amazing experience and all-around fun time, and I highly, highly recommend anyone who likes a good story / platformer to grab a friend and play It Takes Two. Hazelight, you did an amazing job, and I can't wait to see what you come up with next. All that being said, guys, I can comfortably give It Takes Two a 9 out of 10 rating for first impressions. The only reason why I don't give this game a perfect 10 out of 10 is specifically because of the replayability. Once you go through all the mini games and you have your fun with them, and you go through the story maybe a couple different times with a couple different friends, I really don't see myself playing it too much in the future. Once you've seen it, you know. It is a wonderful game, but that's the only reason why I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10 is because, you know, there's only so much you can do. There's a lot to offer, trust me. There's a ton there, and you will have no shortage of fun whenever you play through this game. There's a lot to do, but there's still an ending whenever you've done everything that there is to do, and then afterwards there's not too much left. So in regards to that, I don't see myself playing it too much in the future unless it's to introduce a friend of mine to it that hasn't seen it yet. But yeah, other than that, I give it a 9 out of 10. Wonderful game. Definitely recommend you checking it out if you haven't played it. In case you didn't know, all of the games I play through are on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/impressionablegaming. Please come check us out. Come hang out with me. I really appreciate all the support. That being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everybody.